Hi, so I'm kind of doing this on the preface. Lewis says that he barely survived all that he went through to become a journalist, publisher, critic, and poet, and wasn't sure how his son would make it. So he worried a lot about his son and him going down the same path. Things seem to be just like it was in LA. So the fight for territory, but maybe not as much racism, but more violence due to the major poverty in that part of Chicago that they were living. Louise knows it's not likely for his son to walk away from that gang lifestyle. So it sort of worked out for him toward the end, when he was a kid, of the same time, of his time with Lomas. Slowly his friends either died, moved, or were in jail, and seemed like even though they claimed to be his family, the second Louis tried to get them to think with their heads, they shut him out. So it's like the second he tried to go against them, they turned their back on him like he was nothing. So it's like so much for that being family. So it was also very interesting to find out the different gangs that were formed back then, and how many there were of them, and how a lot of them have grown or dissipated over the years. Also, that Louise was there when they formed the Crips and Bloods, because I know on a lot of shows they show about, the blue and the red, the Crips and the Bloods or whatever. And, it's just unfortunate to hear about that all the time, and, all the things that they were responsible for. I know everybody's watched, I'm sure, Locked Up or any of those shows. Giovanni, stop. All those stuff. So, it's just kind of scary that a lot of these gangs are, in rural areas, in little towns, little cities. Like my city, I know of a couple people that claim to be in, I think, the Crips, the blue color. So, but I mean, I don't know where they are now. That's what I remember before I really started figuring out who I was hanging out with. So, anyways, that is it. Got a lot on my hands at the moment. So, have a great spring break, everyone. Bye.